Kaya sa panonood ng mga telenovelas or sa pagsasurf sa internet, pag-chat sa friends, pag-open ng Friendster, and then we say we don't have the time, something is wrong, right? Mga mothers, yeah. Sabi natin, I do household chores all the time. Some of the mothers are so industrious and hardworking na nag-work din sila. Now, students, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against texting. It's a good way of communication. I have nothing against chatting, internet, watching TV. It's okay for you to have a diversion, a hobby. Sabi nga nila, all work, no fun makes life dull, right? But what I'm trying to say here is you cannot make an excuse. You cannot say, I'm busy. You're not. If you can find time, to do those things, and then starve your soul, something is wrong. Our priorities are not right. Mothers, kung meron tayong time para mga kapitbahay, hindi makipagkwentuhan. Kung meron tayong time para makinig ng mga drama sa radio, manood ng shows sa TV, we cannot say we're too busy. But how do we do it? Do we have to go to a Bible college? Definitely not. If you could, that's fine, that's great. I would like to encourage you to do that. But, did you know na pwede pala nating pakainin ang ating mga sarili kahit na walang tulong na nanggagaling sa ating mga ministro at mga preachers? If we will just depend on Brother Franco or Brother Kiko, Brother Osias, Brother Ellis, the people who preach here, it would not be enough. It would be impossible for them to feed all of us. How many are we in this congregation? We just try to imagine if Brother Franco would make sure that you get fed every day. Try to visit you. What would happen to him? Oh. He would not be here. Right? But in reality, we could actually make time and find time to feed ourselves. Huh? Now, how do we do that? I have actually preached a lesson before about quiet times. Okay? Spending quiet time with God, right? And as I've said before, it does not have to be long. You can actually spend a minimum of 15 minutes of quiet time, and that would serve as your nourishment for the day. If you could spend longer than that, congratulations. But what I'm trying to say is, with just a little bit of time, you could actually discipline yourself and find time to make sure that you're actually feeding your souls in between the times when your preacher would nourish you through the lessons that they preach. Right? Kasi kung magdedepende lang tayo ng Sunday and then Wednesday night, and then we just do nothing during the rest of the week, something is wrong. Kung yun lang ang ating spiritual diet, we won't be able to survive that long. Alam niyo kung bakit marami nagba-backslide? Alam niyo kung bakit marami all of a sudden you don't see them attending church services anymore? Those people were not fed properly and regularly, and because of that, what happened? They die spiritually. They become separated from God na to the point that they don't care anymore, that they don't mind being malnourished. It's just a way of life. Quiet times, another way of making sure that we get fed and we get nourished regularly. Now, how do we do it? There are plenty of resources out there. One that works for me is a book called Daily Bread. Okay? Daily Bread is actually Every day, you'd read a story, and then there's a set of passage there that you could read together with the story. And then there are questions there that you could ask yourselves. Of course, it's not written by a member of the church. Sad. Huh? It's so sad that it's actually those friends of ours who are not in God's family that come up with great ideas like that. But I have realized na regardless of who wrote it, regardless of who conceptualized it, for as long as it helps, for as long as we get fed, I think that's what matters. I think sa Church of Christ, meron din tayong equivalent ng daily bread, pero it's so difficult to get. Brother Franco, what's the name of that small book? I can't remember the name. But it's something that you could order from the States. It would take a while to get here. But the same idea is there. Merong story, merong passages, prayer for today or something like that. 20th Century Magazine is another good one. Just to make sure that you have resources to help you, to motivate you. Kasi kung halimbawa ang gagawin natin, ito I have tried this, honestly. Okay? If it works for you, fine. But if not, try to find something else that works for you. Reading the Bible from the beginning to the end. A lot of people have tried doing it, but a lot of people also are not successful. You know why? Pagdating nila ng numbers, puro names, puro bilang yung nandoon, they get bored. They gave up that early. Diba? Pagdating mo ngayon ng Lamentations, madidepress ka. That book is so depressing that you would not actually want to read it, especially when you're sad. Diba? I have nothing against that. If it works for you, if you accomplish it, congratulations. Kudos. Right? I have tried doing it, but honestly, I have not done it from the beginning till the end. But yung amounts of reading that I have done actually covered the entire Bible already. But I did not start from the beginning till the end. There are other ways, other methods. Sabi ko nga, paggamit ng daily bread is one. What else? You could actually ask Brother Franco to give you yung mga passages that you could read for a week. Brother Franco would know what good passages to read so that you'd get fed during the weekdays. Right? A preacher would know what passages would be good for his members. You don't spend all the time in your quiet time through reading. Of course not. You'd fall asleep if you do that. What works for me is this. I listen to music. Christian music first to get me in the mood. And I do it, if I can't do it in the morning, kasi meron mga times na talagang pagod na pagod tayo sa work, no? I do it before I go to bed, but I make sure that I do it. It would be good to be consistent. Like you allot a time in your day that you could spend privately, intimately with your Creator. It could be in the morning if it works for you. It could be at noontime. It could be before you go to bed. As I've said, it does not have to be long. Read the passage, listen to Christian music, pray, own the passage, try to change yung mga pronouns, and read it as if that passage was written to you. Ask yourselves, what is God trying to tell me here? There's something that you need to change in your attitude. I mean, I get a kick when kapag ang nangyayari is I read the passage in the morning and then I wonder, paano ko may apply ito? And then during the day, I have a situation that I face na yung exactong passage na nabasa ko ng morning na yun. It was as if God wanted me to read that passage so that I could apply it in that situation. I get a kick out of that. It was as if God, wanted me to read that passage. And then, merong mga times din na I get text messages. Because what I did is, I have a group of people who do quiet time also. And I encourage them to send me the passages that they've read or the quotations that struck them. And it just so happened na yung text na isinend sa akin was what I needed to be reminded of at that time. Young people, you could do that. Perhaps yung nabasa mo nung morning is not what's applicable.